Hey everyone, we're here with a special tier list video ranking every single Family Game Night game. This includes Cranium games, this includes Tiebreaker games, I think everything. I'm not sure if I put Guess Who on here. Oh my gosh, I didn't put Guess Who on here. Wow, I'm that stupid. Well, anyway, let's just rank the games and how well they were. You know, this is a subjective list. I think everyone's going to have a different list. I don't think there can be two similar... I don't think there can be two perfectly identical lists when you rank FGN games. Because everyone has a different opinion towards every game. So, let's start with... let's just go in order. So, the first game ever on Family Game Night was Boggle. Boggle, very good game. I'm going to put it in pretty iconic. It's close to awesome. I think it's great because you have these people under the stage lights, under the pressure, and then they only got 2 minutes, 3 minutes to spell a word, and it's like, oh my god, time's gonna run out. Time is gonna run out on you. And they F it up every single time. And it's like, oh my god, make a word, make a word. Everyone's like, make a word. And it's like, it's harder than it looks, you know? And I think they get stage fright and panic, and I think it's good for that reason. But you also get, like, funny moments in that as well. So, anyway, after that, we have, I believe, yes, Connect 4. Connect 4 is another pretty iconic game. It's not an awesome tier just because of the concept is iffy, but, you know, it's changed over the years. Like, they cut out the missed shots, they don't cut out the missed shots. One time they played it where both families went at the same time. I'm not sure which format is best. Personally, I just like the simple format where nobody misses because it ends the game pretty fast and you give everyone a chance. But at the same time, like, if you miss, you should get to reshoot because that's fair. Fair for a kid show. It makes it more dramatic as well. So, it's not about where you it is about where you shoot and your strategy, but it's not about basketball skills. Like, I understand they want to test both, but there needs to be a different way. Like, if you miss 2 in a row, you get to reshoot and try again, you know? Until you make it or something. So that's a pretty iconic game. I think it's lasted the test of time. That's why it's never been gone. Because it's a test of time, like, you know? It's an iconic game, and that's it. I mean, we've had some pretty close games and some pretty bad games, and that's what makes a game good. You can have the most boring game ever, but then you can have the most best game ever that's, like, out of this world, and that's what makes a good game. Different games that reveal different traits and things. Alright, so let's go Simon Flash. This one's pretty iconic as well. Actually, I'm going to put this one, it's below Boggle and Connect 4 for sure. It's a good game. I enjoyed it. I think this is one of the newer games that actually lasted through one of the Season 2 games that lasted through the second era of Family Game Night, which was the studio audience phase. And I think it was pretty good. So, you know, it was just very good. The patterns, it was close, it was intense. We couldn't see much. Like, the game is very boring watching it. But if you are watching it and you actually sit down and, like, say, hey, I'm gonna watch Simon Flash, like, and you actually sit down and watch it, like, it's very exciting. It may not look exciting, but being able to hear the families communicating, the families being all like, go over here, who's gonna get it first? It's pretty interesting. Even if it's a shutout sometimes. You have some pretty close calls. Alright, Spelling Bee. I'm gonna put it in trash. It's just a trash game. No one would like to play it. We don't need... it's educational content, but there's Cranium for that. We have Cranium to teach, like... Spelling Bee, yeah, sure, you get to learn new words, but, like, that's all you get to learn. Did they force them to put an educational game in? Like, they should have gone with that speed word game, if anything. Spelling Bee's worse. Anyway. Trash. So... Battleship. Ooh, this one is fine. Actually, I'm putting it in pretty iconic, but low tier. But, like, it's pretty iconic. I think this is one of the better modern games. Just because of the fact that it's not luck based. I mean, it is luck based, but you have reasoning. You can better your odds. You can better your odds depending on how the ships are positioned. Ships are never positioned diagonally, and that is a huge advantage. Because now you can detect, oh, those squares don't have one. This square must have one. Or this square, I should aim for this square. Or this square. You can narrow down your how many squares you aim for. And it's very good. It's very strategic as well. The countdown is pretty good. I mean, it gets repetitive, but it's always in good fun. You get to see the animation. So, it's worth it, I think. I mean, it would be so boring just to have the peg come out and be like, oh wow, it hit. Or it missed. You know? The countdown hypes it up. So, that's good. Twister, the new version, the season 3 version. Honestly, I'm gonna put it in It's Fine, but it's very close to iconic. The thing with Twister is the dots disappear and the game will end eventually. That is the only downside. That's just the downside of Twister in general. But with the disappearing dots, they force the game to end, and I understand there's a limited runtime for Family Game. That's why I understand. But in Season 3, there were only 4 games, so I don't understand why they didn't extend the runtime to be fair enough. Yeah, in this version, there's the go up in the air, and the dots disappear in rows and groups. I think that's better as well, but I don't believe that it's the best. I think taking away a line or a row would have been better, slowly and surely. That way you still have to keep track of everything around you, but you have a bit more time to detect it without it being like, oh, okay, it's so obvious, I should move in. Although we had some very close games in Season 3, so I'll allow it. They shouldn't have dumped us one. Sorry, trash. Just sorry. It's trash. It gets repetitive. It's boring. They could have tried it for a season, but it's just boring. It's worse than Spelling Bee. Spelling Bee I can tolerate, but I can't tolerate. Sorry. Rituki, my favorite. I want to really put this in S tier, but I'm gonna put it in It's Fine. There are just too many problems with the go around for me personally. Too many errors, too many unexplained instances where the rules were clearly not thought out at the beginning of the season. They did not change the game correctly, and there were just a lot of discrepancies. So, anyway. Gestures. This one's pretty fun. I mean, it's fine. It's above Rituki. But, this one's pretty good. I think the acting helps. You get to see these kids drop down, and they get scream, and it's funny. And then, you get to see everyone just having the parents are laughing at, what their kids are doing, and it's wholesome. It's a wholesome game, and that's why it's good. It's wholesome, it's fun. It's it's not necessarily the definition of family game night, but it brings the family and the game together. It brings the fun factor in a way that is charming. So I'm putting it there also. With the 2 minutes, you get to see them. The words they pick are pretty good. So yeah. They picked some good words. I realized I was only ranking Season 1 and 2 version of Connect 4, and that's still pretty iconic. The new version is fine. It's below Gestures, above Rituki. It's fine, like I said, but the addition of misses made it worse, I think. Yahtzee. Okay, in Season 3 they ruined it, but this is the new Yahtzee. Okay, this is a new Yahtzee. I think it's right. It deserved a single season only. The prizes were lackluster. Only one family got to play, and it's like these single player games. They don't offer enough money. It's like they expect prizes. Yeah, sure, they're worth $1,000 and stuff, but there should be a prize. I mean, they did offer prizes like a $5,000 shopping spree and stuff, but there should be a consolation prize. There should be a consolation prize. Have it be oh, you won 2 sets of Vocal Pro. You won 2 tickets to Ticketmaster, or something. A Fandango 1-month subscription, or something. Have them choose cash or something. You want $100? That's cool. It just gets really boring. So anyway. Let me see. Let's do Jenga. Ooh, Jenga. Jenga. Jenga is one of the best games on FGN. It's pretty iconic. It's better than Battleship. Is it better than Simon? Yes. There are some issues with it. The timeline idea is not good. I think it should be extended a little bit more, but I understand, again, with the time constraints. And this game was introduced when they put it back to 5 games, so it's good. I just think it would be better with a couple more seconds on the clock. Let's do Cranium Piano. Cranium Piano, it's a good game, but it will end eventually because people's memories are not infinite, so it's fine. It's below Ratuki though. I think I would rather watch Ratuki than Piano. Let us see. Operation. The new version of Operation. Trash, but better? No, actually, sorry, it's better than that. Operation is just the worst game. If you miss all 3 questions and you miss on the skee ball, you did nothing, and you just win $100. Like, no, that's just bad. That's just bad. There was nothing to aim for. And even then, if you get all 4 rolls and you miss on all 4 rolls, you get nothing anyways. You get like $400 and that's it. So, Barrel of Monkeys. Barrel of Monkeys. This one was interesting because this one I did not see much of. But, Barrel of Monkeys. This one... I'm gonna put it above Season 3 Yahtzee. I think it's a good game. I think there's just more that could be done with it. Because really, it is a luck game at the end of the day. There is strategy in where you place the chains. But there's not enough strategy for it to be interesting. Okay, Bop It. The new version. I repeat, the new version. Better than Jenga. No, below Jenga. Better than Simon Flash, but it's worse than Jenga. It's good. Ties happen a lot, so it's like random luck who wins. But I think that's fair. I think they should just have the kids go in again, honestly. That would make it more fun. Like in Twister, when they win in again, it just makes it more fun for everyone. So. And if they tie there, well, then you can go to the kid who had the first command, you know. So, after that, honestly, I would do... Let's go to the real Bobby, because we all know that is just an awesome tier. I mean, if you're arguing that that's not an awesome tier, I mean, it's pretty iconic, so... It's just a very good game. It was a very good game. Lots of laughs out of it. It's the most popular game, rated by everyone, and I agree. Bop It, it just has that sick tune of whatever Todd is doing. You have the rotates and reverses, which are literally the game changers. Like, if they did not add rotate and reverse, the game would be boring. It would be stagnant. By adding rotate and reverse, the game changes completely. It just changes completely. Scrabble Flash. I've watched it on Scrabble Showdown. It was as good here. Honestly, it's fine. Would I put it above Piano? No. It's fine. Just Scrabble Flash is fine. I like the scrabbling. The scrabbling. Anyway. Scrabble's a good game, but it's not really entertaining. Cranium Creative CAD. This is where they send the kids in to make some weird stuff. It's fine, but would I rather watch it than Scrabble? Yeah. It's better than Scrabble. I think it's better than the Piano, actually. Because of the fact that it's funny. It's funny when they make the stuff. I mean, it's a very quick game, but it's funny in the fact that when they reveal and they don't know what it is and you're trying to guess it. Because you can play along at home. Like, you can play that along at home, where you're trying to guess what the thing is before they do. And it's like, what the heck is that thing? And you're like, and then they reveal it, and it's just, you're laughing. So anyway, Monopoly Remix. This game is tough because I really like this game. But at the same time, it had like major flaws. I'm gonna put it in high, deserved a single season only. So the reason I think Monopoly Remix is kind of bad is because of the fact that it's luck. Well, it's not luck. But as a kid, like, I could track everything, and it was so easy, and now I'm rewatching the episodes, and it seems so much harder. I'm not sure if that's just me, but it seems harder for some reason. Like, and also, it's not really a game. Like, you have no interaction, it's just memory. That's literally all it is. It's memory, and it's boring to watch. I mean, the theme is good. Like, the shuffling theme is good. But it's not good enough to the point where I can multiple. Oh, say, I love watching this game. It's not like Bop It, where, like, every second you're doing something. It's literally the opposite of Bop It, where you're just sitting there and doing nothing. Whereas Bop It, you're always doing something. You're watching it. You're entertained. So, that's going in low tier for me, but I think it's a good game. In general, not to watch, but to just play along. Play along games are good, but they also need to entertain us with the contestants actually doing something. I think that's what makes a great game. It's entertaining to watch, and the contestants are actually doing something, and it is not that luck-based. Case in point. Sorry. Anyway, Sorry Sliders. Is it entertaining to watch? Yes. I mean, not always. Although I do like the bumping is entertaining to watch and stuff. So I think it's pretty iconic. Is it above Battleship? A case could be made that's better than Battleship. I honestly enjoy Battleship more. But Sorry Sliders, it's the first game of the night usually. And it's pretty fun, just watching the things. I mean, it's more fun for the families than it is for us, but it's a fine game, honestly. But it's pretty iconic. So, we'll just leave it there. I like that they added the prize dots in Season 2. That was a good idea. It encouraged more strategic play, and it also led to some weird moments where it's like, oh, you won your prize, but then at the same time, it's like the other one is on the danger dot or something. So it was like a weapon, but also a gift. It was like a gift and also a curse. It was a gift for you, and a curse for your opponent, because it's, let's say you had 2 prize dots. Like, if you both agreed to play with 2 prize dots, that's double the chance of your slider not counting. But it's double the chance to win the prize. So, that's a good idea. Green Scream. This one was fine. I enjoyed this one. It's better than Monopoly. This one's fine. It's worse than Red 2. It's better than Piano. Honestly, this one is good because I enjoy it. I mean, it's fine because, some of the images, it's kind of boring to watch the kids roll around, but it is interesting to see, like, trying to guess the mystery images. That's one you can play along with. It's not necessarily entertaining to watch, but you do get to see the families try and guess what it is. They're yelling out guesses, and then you can get ideas about what it is at home. So, that one's fine. I enjoy it. It's fine. The new Yahtzee. They absolutely ruined it, God. Like, it's trivia. It's literally Who Wants to Be a Millionaire combined with luck. And that's not good. In Operation, it was about skill. In Sorry, it's literally just luck. At least this one had a decency to ask you trivia questions. And, like, what are the kids gonna know? Like, they're not gonna know anything. So, it's better than Sorry, because it's not complete luck. But the parents need to help their kids out. And if parents don't know much, well, you're screwed. Anyway, so, is a luck game, though. The Drawing Cranium. This one was good. Definitely good. Better than Matuki. Better than the new Connect 4. Honestly, it's pretty good just because of the fact that it's interesting to watch. I mean, the families aren't really into it because the kids are into it. But, it's weird, I guess. It's interesting. Is it entertaining? Yes, sort of. It depends if you like drawing and trying to guess things. It depends if you like games like Pictionary and stuff and other drawing games and stuff. I don't know. It would just depend on your personal preference. That one's a personal preference game, so I'm just gonna leave it in the middle. The connecting words in Cranium. This one's fine. I'll put it at the bottom because it's kind of like Scrabble. You can play along at home. Well, actually, it's better than Scrabble. Yeah. Above Scrabble. So, you can play along at home. It's entertaining. Competition's fierce. It only appeared in one episode, but, I thought it was good that it was going back and forth. There's a tiebreaker. Or, not a tiebreaker, but... Sorry. I Wait, actually, okay, let's rank the new Twister. I mean, the old Twister. The old Twister was above the new Bobbit. I'll put it there. Below Jenga, though. So anyways, the fountain pen game, I mean, the connecting words, it's good because you can play along at home and it helps you form word association, and that's a good way to teach. It's also entertaining if families are, like, battling back and forth and stuff, you know. It's not necessarily good to watch, like, play out sometimes, but you can play along at home, so it makes it kind of good to watch. Families are doing something, so it's fine. Trash the Host. This one's great. It's great. It's pretty iconic. Even though it's the only brain break that I think got repeated. Because it was so good. It was just very good to watch them throw these paper balls, you know. Very similar to Minute to Win It, but different. You know, it was a contained skill, and it was fun. Glow in the Dark. We only saw this twice. I don't really know where to rank it, to be honest with you. It's fine. We'll put it at the bottom. I think more could have been done with it, but it's fine, honestly. It just ends too quickly for me. Actually, so we'll put this in, like, it's not better than Monopoly. We'll put it there. Operation Relay. Great game. It's iconic, but it's, like, low iconic. It's pretty good. I think the amount of episodes they used it was good because it was an obstacle course. There was always something happening with the family. You can't really play along at home. But that's what made it so entertaining because it was a special experience for only the families. They got suited up, they got to play with the tweezers, and then you get to run through the obstacle course. And the tissue box. I think the tissue box is the favorite part of everybody's, because even though we don't get to go in it, watching them go in it is pretty fun. It may not be that fun, but you just, like, if you knew, like, if you actually went on the show, you would be hyped for that. You would be hyped to go in that tissue box, just for the heck of it. Pretty small, but, you know, ends quickly, you know. Oh, the spelling backwards. That one's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's better than connecting words. I'm gonna put it above piano, below green screen. I think it's pretty good as well. It's got that same fun factor where you can play along at home. It's entertaining to watch people fail. Are the players always doing something? Yes. Is it kind of boring to wait and watch? Yes. That's why it's kind of below there. We'll leave it there. Which is older? This one was pretty funny because the ones they picked were very good. They were very good comparisons. Like, they would pick a random celebrity and then compare it to something weird. So, I'll put this one below Rituki. I think it's below the creative stuff. But, I think because you get to play along at home, the players aren't necessarily always doing something, they're just guessing because they're thinking about it. So, it's kind of boring to watch at times. But, you know, you can play at home. That's the great part about it. So, and the players, yeah, okay. So, this one where it's guesstimator, that's what's up. So, I think this one is great. I love this one. This is gonna be a little biased, but I'm putting it above Creative Cat. So, the reason I love this one is because, like, they brought, like in that one episode they put like the example there, gumballs. They would bring in these, like, large things or large places, and they would say, is it more or is it less than this many gumballs? Like, guess how many gumballs are in a jar. And that's how Guesstimator works, and it's a great game because you never know what's gonna happen. It's a hard game. It may be luck based, but you can try and add strategy to it. You can try and add strategy all you want. Will it blow up in your face? Maybe. You know, maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. You know? It's all what Cranium's about. You gotta think on your feet, and you gotta say, is it more or is it less? And it's fun. It's fun to see and it's fun to see when you're wrong, and it's great to see when you're right. But, you know, it's never gonna, it's always gonna be your fault. It's never gonna be the other person's fault. You know, if it's a bad guess, it's a bad guess in general. But, you know, even if they say more or less, you know, it doesn't really matter because as long as you're having fun with it, that's what matters, I think. And this game you can have fun with and not get angry because you can never blame the other family for anything. They're just making an educated guess like you would make an educated guess. So, Blockheads, the one where they have to run to the end. I think it was pretty good because your family has to help you, but it was kind of boring. I'll put it below Scrabble. It was just kind of boring, to be honest. Like, it was a quick race to the finish. I mean, it was kind of close sometimes, but it's kind of just the fact that if someone can stay balanced, the game is just over. There's a strategy to it, and that's easy enough. Yahtzee, the old version. Good. Great. Great. It's better. Above Scrabble. Above Green Screen. Above these three. Below Ratuki. So. Well, above Ratuki, actually. I like it. It's pretty great. Just the way the strategy was good. It was entertaining to watch the ball roll down sometimes. I mean, it's not always entertaining, but it's pretty fun. You know, they use the pins and they use it's bowling. You know, it's better than having the regular, oh, let's just roll 5 dice on the giant mat. Like, no. I liked it. I liked there were enough combinations, there was enough craziness for it to happen. I mean, you can't really play along at home, but that's, you know, Yahtzee in general. You can buy the board game. That's what it's based off of. So yeah, pretty good, just in general. Trouble. This one was great, because you could play along at home with the questions while also watching the giant Trouble pawns entertain you, but it's above Ratuki. Well, yes, no, it's not above Yahtzee. Oh, God. Okay, so it's above Ratuki, but below Yahtzee, I believe. Just, the hard part is someone can win really easily based on the questions you're given. There's that luck factor I don't like about it. There's just that tiny luck factor that, like, there's too many, there should have been more spaces. That way there's more questions. Do you want to get through the questions quicker? Absolutely, get through them quicker. You know, the Pop-O-Matic may never land on a 5 and you'll have to, like, edit it out, but, like, you can keep the game moving. Star Performer Cranium. Oh my god, I love this one. I love this one. It's above the words. Yep. Below Guesstimator. I like Guesstimator more. I like that they had to guess. I mean, yes, you were told in advance what it was, but getting to see them move around, I mean, it is kind of entertaining to watch. Because you get to see them move around and see their strategy, and they're trying to, like, connect to each other, and they're trying to be, like... And sure, you know what it is. I don't think they should have spoiled what it was, but... Had they not spoiled what it was, it would have been better, but... I think it's still a good game because you get to see them try and move around, and be like... Is he gonna guess it? Are they not gonna guess it? It's kind of like gestures in a way, but on the floor. So... It's worse than gestures, obviously, but, you know, that's it. We've only got the brain breaks and some things left. Pin the head on the Newton. On the episode that was in, it was pretty funny. Sometimes it just went out right, because this game can end in, like, 5 seconds, or this game can end in, like, 2 minutes. There's too much unpredictability. It's entertaining to watch, and sometimes it's really boring to watch. It's all over the place. So, I'll put it above Scrabble, below the connecting words, I guess. A lot of it's fine on this list, but it's fine. Yep, it's fine. Pretty iconic, Sam Dunk for sure. Does it beat its original counterpart? Yes. Does it beat Trash the Host? Absolutely. But it doesn't beat Sorry Sliders. Well, now it does. It does beat Sorry Sliders, I believe. It's better than Sorry Sliders, because Sorry Sliders got boring at times. But Sam Dunk never gets boring, because there's always a chance for things to change. Even on rolls when it's like, who cares? You know, there's always a shot. You know, because even if the game is lost, it's fun to just see them roll the ski balls down. See, like, what's it gonna land in? Oh, you can't play along at home, but you can definitely see the entertainment value. There's a lot of entertainment value in this. You know, when you hit the bell, when you hit certain things, the animations. I think there should have been more in the animation department, honestly. The animation department... More for Sam. We need more animations for Sam so we can see him burp and stuff. You know. So it was fine. I liked it. Cranium, like general cranium, like when all 4 categories are used. Fine. I guess it's the best cranium game, so I'll put it here. But I didn't really like it. It's kind of like there. This one is still better because of the fact that in general it was just fun to see them draw, but general cranium is fine, I guess. Can't really comment too much on it. It's not a boring game. Let us see. What is this one? What is that one? Oh, the one where they have to guess landmarks. This one was kind of boring. Below Scrabble. Above Blockheads, I guess. Because at least there was something like, you have to name the country, or you have to name what the monument is, and some people knew it, and it helped. It's not boring. I like I think the animations save it. If they didn't have the animations and it was just the reveal, like, it would be boring. It's also fun to see them buzz in, I guess. Whenever it's a competitive game where they have to buzz in, I do enjoy that. I'm going to go through these last 5 kind of quickly because they're really not important. So we have Make the Face. That one's pretty funny. Below Pin the Newton, but above Scrabble. No, it's not. That one's just boring. It's trivia. Who cares? You have to care what's the wrong answer? Who cares? This one was pretty good. It's pretty iconic, actually. I enjoy that. House of Cards. Better than this one, but worse than Creative Cat. International Airport. Bottom of it's fine. That's just fine. We're done here. Bye, everyone.